Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to do some more Epic 7 Guild War content. So hopefully the fights go well, we don't necessarily lose all of our units for stupid reasons, and you know, it just is good, hopefully. So enjoy the video, and here we go. Welcome back to Guild War. It is Overlord Day. We are against Worst Reserve, I guess. Which I think is like the third or fourth guild that they have. They're rank 37, we are rank 56. We are going to try and use at least Ains today. Once or twice, or all three times. But to be honest, this first team that we're going to use him in is not ideal because realistically he's not going to do anything. But we're going to run Moon Bunny for anti-extra turns, Benimaru for anti-extra turns, and Ains to hopefully just get the skill 3 on Ray and murder him. We got him on this stat line at the moment. I think it's moderately fine. It could probably be a little bit better, maybe. Like maybe more effectiveness or more resistance. We are gaining an extra 15% effectiveness on this, which we could improve if we had more charms, but we don't. My initial, because I guess I'll say this now while we're here, but my initial thing on Ains is I think he's a bit too much like MLK. Or at least when MLK was like first out and stuff, where he's a bit too stat hungry. Because I feel like you need a lot of defense to not die, a lot of HP to not die, a decent chunk of speed so he can get rotations to reskill free people with the goal of all life is death. And then enough effectiveness to land it onto anything other than Soul Weavers, but ideally everything in the game would be nice. And enough resistance to not get stunned, silenced, slept, whatever, by anything that is faster than him and would be high effectiveness. Or dispelled, ideally, so that he can get like his counterattack stance off to keep stunning things. This team obviously is not great against, because Christy is buffing Arya, so she can't be deft and she can't be deft. But maybe Ray can be because he's an effectiveness Soul Weaver, not a resistance one. So, we'll see. And the bottom team, we're going to try and do this setup again and see if it works, which it should do, hopefully. Selene Politis to counter Moonlight Politis, and Leaf as a +1 because I don't think the third unit matters. I feel like I'm wrong, but I'm sure it's fine. But anyway, if we look like we're losing Ains, we'll probably just quit the top team. But realistically, it should be okay. We don't do the push because that would be bad. We can hit Arya though and it should be fine. It'll push Christy forwards, right? We'll hit Christy. Shit. Christy pushes them forwards. I forgot which fucking way around it was. We've lost. That's really bad. I should have hit Arya, but I thought hitting Arya pushed Christy, not the other way around. But that causes, like, instant fucking loss for us unless we can somehow do enough damage to this Arya that she... Yeah, we can. She's dog shit, never mind. Ignore me. We don't lose. The Arya is absolutely trivially weak. It's, yeah. Very sad, actually. Jesus. Like, if that had been Ains instead, it'd have been scarier. Because Ains might not have died with the buffs and stuff. But because it's Arya, and she's more focused on having like 2k defense than having any form of... He's stunned as well. She's more focused on having 2k defense rather than having like any form of HP. It's a lot easier to kill her, but I expected the defense buff to make it like impossible, but here we are, I guess. 9, 10, 11, and 12. That worked, actually, and Ains got to do his thing. I guess, if you don't know what Ains does, his skill 3 gives you a 12-turn countdown after 12 people move total, you murder them by doing 50k damage that is unavoidable. It is resistible though, so there is a chance that you don't actually get to land the debuff and kill, which is why he's bad versus high effect resistance units. But bye. It's so dumb, I love it. But yeah, that's like the gist of his kit realistically, is like you don't take him versus light units because light units murder him, and if you manage to land the skill 3 debuff on anything, it will just die in 12 total movements, which is really strong. But if you kill Ains, then the debuff goes away, so like it's manageable. You just have to be able to like get through the fact that he has an AoE skill 1 stun and the amount of bulk that you should hopefully have to be able to kill him, that you don't lose your units. And he's got the same stat line as Arya, but you build him more HP base rather than defense because he's not got HP scaling or anything. So it's probably a little bit harder to kill than an Arya is, but my general take currently is if you can kill an Arya, then you can probably kill an Ains, so you probably don't have to worry about him too much. But obviously you have to have the way to kill Arya in the first place, or the whole point is moot, I guess. But either way, 1 down, 2 to go. Let's see if we can find something else for Ains to punch into. Second tower, we are going to go for this one because I feel like it. So the top team is going to be Moon Bunny Dominiel for the anti-extra turns, ML Ken for killing the Landy. I don't foresee anything going bad here. I am going to quickly double check because I'm probably wrong. Ray, what do you do? Dispels 2 buffs, has 100% chance punch to sleep. This could be bad. No, we're fine. Yeah, no, sleep's fine, yeah. It can put us to sleep, it don't really make any difference. And Albedo for the sake of running Albedo. I haven't fully sorted her out yet, I don't think. Like, I've given her this, and that's all I'm giving her for now. Until I work out what we're doing. I might do like a proper full, like, free fight thing with her. But I'm just gonna, like, throw her in now for the sake of throwing her in. This should also be probably unlocked for HP, I'll be honest. There we go. But yeah, currently she's sat on 24k HP, 1200 defense, no speed, counter set. She's got her artifact for the additional damage to a target whenever she swings. And she's on crit. I don't think the crit is necessary. I think I need to remove the crit and give her like 30k HP instead. I have the ability to do that, but I'm going to see how the crit feels for a couple of fights and then decide from there. And the bottom team is going to be a stall fest, which is cringe because we already spent 2 minutes talking about Albedo. We're going to run Elvira, Roanna, and Ains, and we're just going to pray to God that Ains can land the Girl of Our Life is Death on Lyre immediately. Also, Ains' artifact, its effectiveness increase with resistance. I don't know if I showed it in the last bit, but I might have done. But we're going to hope that he can land the debuff on Lyre, and then she dies first, and then we just kill these two over time, because we'll get countered to get healed, and then we'll do stuff and it'll be fine, hopefully. But, in we go. Ken should hopefully solo top team. Hopefully. We don't really care about the crit resistance, because we're Ken. The Landy is very slow, which makes me very scared. If we sleep Ray, that would be ideal. The sleep Ray. The Elbrus Ritual Sword is not ideal. Actually, sort of ideal, because it pushes her forwards. It removes our skill nullify, but I didn't care about that anyway. Landy's still going to be slower than us though, right? Oh wait, no, she gets pushed, yeah. Not even close, baby. I mean, yeah, like, yeah. It's, thanks. Wait, oh, he can't wake. Oh, that's really bad. No, I think we lose Ken for that. The Lilius needs to crit Ken, or I think he dies. Oh wait, no, she has to crit Ken because he's asleep. I know, man, she don't have to crit Ken at all because she can just do that and not attack. And then she can do this again and not attack. And then she can remove my shield. Oh, she didn't. Oh, never mind, we get skill now. Oh, what the fuck? She killed me, right. We lost Ken because Domi killed me because of the thing. That's real unfortunate. We are dead to any Landy that we see for the last fight of the Guild War, which is literally the last thing I was going to fight. Yeah, this was a bad fight to go into, I guess. I was sort of hoping we'd be okay versus this sort of level of control, but I guess we're just leaving, I think. I mean, keeping Albedo alive is whatever, but I'm just perma-slept, so there's no point. Like, we needed to kill Ray immediately. So we probably lose this one as well if we don't get the thing on Lyre immediately, but that's just going to be a case of are we going to get unlucky or not. We won't go for the Yuffie because I don't really want to get countered yet. Oh, I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. Right, this has to land or we lose. I think it's literally a hard leave if this misses. Okay, no, we can win. Like, realistically, we just need to have Lyre get... We either need Lyre to do skill 3 really quick while we've still got the immortality, or we need to stun her, I guess, so that she doesn't do skill 3 when she's supposed to, and then we can like try and go from there, but I don't know how likely that is. 8, 9. She is ready to jam this turn, which is fine. She's on 10. 11. She's dead. Right, now we're fine, yeah. Cool, yeah. So Ains is actually quite good for Lyre. As long as you got like the speed to like micromanage it. Which honestly isn't like that difficult. Considering I'm like 220 speed or something, and then like 200 speed. So we're at like a fairly average point when it comes to speed levels. The rest of the stats are like maybe a bit extra, but yeah, like it's not the worst. That kills Trezor, yeah. I know we just like slow burn the Yuffie until she dies. The biggest problem with Ains is the longer the fight goes on, the more useless it becomes. Purely because there's less enemies to take turns, so you're more likely to like maybe get into a bit of a sticky situation. It's very slight, right? But and obviously it can be moderately countered by the fact that I've like stunned her already. So yeah, like we're on 10 now, 11, and then she's dead. I mean, I'll just fucking hit her with a skill 3 so she gets blown up. It is funnier. The silence is really strong on his skill 3 as well, to be fair, when it lands. Oh, I should have saved it, fuck. No, I forgot about Holy Sacrifice! She wouldn't have got blown up anyway because of Holy Sacrifice, so... It's not like the worst, it's just like a little bit cringe that we now have to wait another 3 turns to reapply it. Because I was trying to be clever. I'm upset about the first fight still, to be honest. Like, I don't think Ken should have died, but... Like, it is 100% Domi's fault for removing the sleep. If she didn't reset her passive, he would have been asleep when Lilius hit him. And that would have crit, which would have given him a heal, which would have healed him back to full, which would have stopped him from dying, and then we'd have been fine. But... whatever, right? Anyway, fight over. Honestly, that was less Starly than I feel like it should have been. Like, or less Starly than I think like it could have been. That could have taken a lot longer, but... yeah, not too bad. Like, the more I'm using him, the more I'm liking him at least, so that's good. But 2 down, 1 to go. Final fight, we are gonna hit the Stronghold. So, realistically, you shouldn't take Ains to this bottom team because of Lilius. Because Ains' passive is that he takes 30% more damage from light units. But... oh, that barrier is based on his max health as well, to be fair. But luckily, Lilius isn't super high DPS, so it shouldn't matter too much. I have taken him in with a couple of like things that protect him, like Arrowell and stuff, versus Aiden, and he can survive Aiden with enough protection, but like the second she gets an attack buff, he falls over. So it's very, very dangerous to take him versus light DPSs, but is plausible. It's just like, I guess, I mean, I'm already talking about it, but Inferno Quazu, can you go where, please? Can somebody please let me just click on things, thanks. Right. Inferno Quazu is sat on 13 over 13, to be fair, that's not too bad actually. Defense HP. 1300, 13,000. Ains is on 1500, 19,000, and he took about the same damage from an AoE from Lorau as Quazu did, give or take. So, with like mitigations and stuff. So I guess that's like, if that means anything to anybody, that's like something to look out for, I guess. But anyway, top team is going to be Zahak, Brywitch's area, and Melissa, because I hate this top team and I want it to not exist. So we are going to make it not exist, ideally. And the bottom team is going to be repeated the last time. I'll still click on them again anyway because I'm already here, but Elvira for anti-PTSD, Rowana for healing through Yuffie existing, and Ains for hopefully killing Karina immediately, then killing the other two, and then winning the fight. It should be fine. There shouldn't be any real problem here, but we'll see. Burn Blast. Baja Blast. That's another slow Aiden. And by slow I mean she's like 250, 240. Which is weird, because I'm not used to that. I will not fall victim to despair. Yeah, that's cool. Goodbye. Then we give the Melissa the attack buff. Then we kill the Aiden. Sayonara, child. And that's the fight over. Cool. Easy. I hate this team so much. Like, it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And it makes me really sad every time I have to fight it. It's easy to beat. I just don't like fighting it. Music box, which is cringe, but whatever. Right, so this is going to be a bit weird. Realistically. But we are going to go for... we're going to go full in on Karina. Like, we're going to all life is death her and do this. Because I don't want her giving... I don't want her doing, like, anything weird, right? Like, I don't want her to see someone go 50% HP, then push forwards and kill me. And I know that, in a realistic sense, we almost can't quite... We almost can't lose to Yuffie. There's, like, almost no way that she can actually do enough to us to cause issues. The only problem is going to be if we don't get AoE'd by Yuffie. At that point, we're in a bit of trouble, but realistically, that shouldn't, like, ever happen. Then we just focus all of our attacks into Karina so we don't accidentally somehow half HP something, which should literally be physically impossible at this point. But, you know, if it did happen, I would rather it didn't, you know what I mean? Like, Ains could do with something cool. I don't know what something cool would be. But like, I don't really need the emergency healing. I can hit Yuffie now, I suppose. Yeah, because that's death sentence. Like, extra damage on that, or like a heal on that, I guess would be the thing I'm sort of trying to think of, but obviously it'd make him a bit too strong, I guess. Like, by extra damage, I mean, like, the bonus he'd get from running... What's it called? The Tenebrae artifact. You know the one. Not last tea time, but the other thing. And there's the 15%, so you can see that Ains is, like, not, like, all-powerful, all-knowing, all-murdering. There are moments in his glory where he's not quite so glorious. Which is very sad, but just something we have to deal with. Realistically, we should be killing Lilius first anyway, I guess. Because if we kill Lilius first, we can force counters from Yuffie, which would be good. Well, we can try and force counters from Yuffie, which would be good. But if Yuffie's dead, then Lilius is just hitting Ains in the mouth for full damage for the entire rest of the fight, and there's not really any counterplay to that. I need to be attacking Yuffie, Christ. What am I doing? Because, like, it's really awkward, right? Because we can either kill Yuffie... There we go. We can either kill Yuffie and be single-targeted by Lilius for the rest of the fight, or we can kill Lilius but not get that heal anymore. Like, it's a really awkward sort of... Actually, no, we need to kill her first, because she's got a music box. And that's going to keep giving Yuffie healing, and I do not want Yuffie to get infinite healing from Music Box. Not that it matters, because Death Sentence would kill her. Like, there's no way she lives it, but I just hate Music Box. Nice extra turn, idiot. Nice extra turn, idiot. Hope you enjoy all those extra turns that you're taking. Like, oh no, Lilius just took 5 turns in a row. Death sentence. Whoops. The only thing that would make Ains even more broken than he is would be if death sentence went up every single time anybody attacked, rather than it being any time a turn was taken. Because considering Ains can get, like, a counter-attack stance, like, that would make him unbearably strong. Like... that shit would be ridiculous. But luckily he's not quite that powerful. I would all life is death her, but I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait because I think we should be able to kill her in a minute. At least for the first time. And then hopefully that'll be enough to, like, she'll revive. You might not have the revive, I actually don't know. I assume she does, because almost all of them do. Yeah, there it is. Because at least now I can... all life is death her, and then, like, no matter what, she's dead in 12 turns. Rather than it being... well, if it lands. Rather than it being, like, however long it takes me to whittle her HP down again. There we go. Yeah, because then we can also just do this as well for a free extra turn on her. To get one extra stack of countdown. Someone's gonna mod that in, I swear to God, for Ains' countdown. Like, someone's gonna make a video and they're gonna do Ains doing the countdown thing, and they're just gonna play the countdown clock music for like every turn that goes by until she eventually gets to the 12, and it'll be like dun 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 dun, and then it'll just pop for 50k and she'll like they'll explode. And if they haven't, there's a video like editing thing for anybody that wants it, because I'm lazy and won't do it personally. But you know, there you go. But yeah, like she's basically unable to kill me because obviously we're sat here like this. Goodbye. Easy. But yeah, like he's gonna be really awful for stall. I mean, this took like a long time to beat that round because of just, I guess, how tanky it was. But yeah, if you don't own Liar or Dark Corvus or Leaf, he's not terrible. Realistically, Liar, Dark Corvus, and Leaf are better because they're just like, I press button, you die, and there's no real, oh no, I can avoid that to it. Whereas Ains is like, I could miss and then you won't die. But he is sort of fun because at least you get to look at 1 to 2 people in particular and say, right, you have like 12 seconds, like 5 minutes. 5 minutes is all I have to play with you. Or whatever it is, fucking Wesker says in Resident Evil. And then after the 5 minutes, the fight ends, it's gone, they're dead. So, it's cool. Like, definitely interesting unit. Like, that's the main thing. Like, it's cool that he's an interesting unit. He probably doesn't really need buffing too much more to be made too much better. But, you know, if he gained anything extra, it would be cool, I guess. Like, maybe a little bit of extra damage or something, but he really doesn't need it, all things considered. But, either way, that's all for the Guild War for the week. We got to use Ains in all the fights. It was cool. Albedo was shit. Ignore Albedo. Maybe next week she'll do something and be cool. Who knows? But either way, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a good Overlord collab for the rest of the week. Good luck on Albedo and Shaltier summons especially when Shaltier comes around. And I shall see you in the next Guild War.